Okay, dope. These are the results of our tests with dirt. We got some Dallas dirt and boiled it for 10 minutes to kill all the stuff that didn't have endospores to protect them. So we should have some Clostridium species and some Bacillus species. We did a test. For the Clostridium is anaerobic, so we had to do some special techniques to keep it anaerobic. We inoculated some warm agar that was melted with the loopfuls of mud, which we boiled when we boiled for 10 minutes, and then let it cool and kind of encapsulate it. And this is the result. It built up, and the acid formation of it, the gas formation, like broke it apart. Okay. We also put it in skim milk, and this is a result of, what is it called? Stormy fermentation, which just made the milk curdle and kind of tear it apart with the gas fermentation, which isn't a very good picture of it. Let me see if something else. And also we put a paraffin wax top on it to keep it anaerobic. We also used a paraffin wax top on the beef broth with meat pellets, and we inoculated it with the dirt. This is Clostridium, so yeah, the paraffin wax top. And it's supposed to make the meat pellets powdery and disintegrate. This one has been in there long enough, I guess. We'll keep it in there, incubator for a couple more days. We also did the Clostridium with just making the top, making sure the top is nice and sealed to try to keep out all the oxygen from getting in. Usually when we do the seal on the top of tubes, we twist it closed and then twist it half back once. But this time we just twisted it closed really tight, and we put in an indicator methylene blue, which turns blue in the presence of, which turns bluish purple in the presence of oxygen, and discolors when it doesn't have a lot of oxygen. So if we took off the top right now, the top of the liquid would turn bluish purple. Here we have a Clostridium formed in the top in the bottom 2/3, where the oxygen had less time to penetrate in it. Okay, and that's all the Clostridium. No.
These are the things that you need to be looking.
There we go. Some additional notes on the thioglycolate meat pellet tube. This is what it looks like after a while. It's gotten really black and powdery. And also the thioglycolate tube, we didn't make that one anaerobic just because it was twisted cap. It also has the thioglycolate medium, which binds O2 and creates anaerobic conditions. This is the thioglycolate medium, and it had growth in the bottom 2/3, bottom part, where it's become more anaerobic as it goes down. And let's see, you can see at the top that it doesn't have any color on it. This indicates which the indicator was methylene blue, which turned blue purplish in the presence of oxygen. So that one shows that we have anaerobic conditions. I think that was everything. Yeah, so this is the thioglycolate. This is the thioglycolate medium. Sodium thioglycolate.